Hello, my name is Jessie Vega, and I am the host of Vega411. Due to some technical difficulties at the Eminent Studios, the original production files got sadly deleted, and it did not make the final product of this week's episode of Vega411. But miraculously, Ep8 Films came on board because on set they had B-roll footages that I had no idea that they were filming. So what you're about to see here is uncut, unedited, raw, in-your-face footages that is brought to you at Ep8 Films from Vega411 to you. So hope you enjoy on this special segment of Vega411 with Spiritual Healing with Alex Inle.
My mother didn't have no food actually in the house.
Okay.
So I told her that my spirit, it's gonna take us somewhere that it's gonna be actually money, But my mom was like, those Spanish, they say if you lie, da 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 da, I'm just gonna punch you, da da da. And I was like, no, ma, trust me. My spirit is telling me, let's go this way, let's go to this direction. That there's gonna be some sort of money, something that is gonna be brought up, that it's gonna help us, to eat. So my mother's okay, no problem. She was ready to punch me. So
Because she thought you was lying?
Yeah, she thought that I was lying. So when I took her, when I was taking her in the street, I told her, let's go next to a supermarket, that there's gonna be a scratching ticket, that it's gonna be a scratching ticket and there's gonna be money in it. So when I take her, there was a scratching ticket, and then when she scratched it and everything, it was $50, and that's when we all ate.
And then what she said after?
She said, okay, no problem, but she was finicky about it. So she was like, okay, let me see what else you got.
And then you started to tell her a lot of other things?
And then I told her more, and then my second experience was with my brother, that I told her that you're going to get a call about my brother, that he's going to be in jail. And then that's when she received a call that she was in jail. That's when she started to believe me. And that's when I started to be more in tune and develop more of my spirituality.
So when you started to be into the spiritual world, and it was also passed down from your family, how does it happen? Because some people are kind of like confused with, does it like whisper? Do you see them? Do you hear them?
Basically, a lot of I'm not a psychic. That's one of the first things that I say to people.
Yeah, because people get confused.
I'm just a spiritual medium that take you and see what other people cannot see to help them in their life and to help them in their path. That's one of the things. But basically, the way I see it as human, like human being. There's also spirits that you cannot see them. They don't want to see each other. They just want to whisper in your ear, or there's a lot of different ways that the spirit communicate with me.
Okay.
Basically, so I kind of have a lot of multitask, a lot of those things.
Is it like quick? Like sometimes when one minute you wake up, you see like a picture?
Sometimes it happens like though I get the visions, or sometimes the spirits get very shy, and they tend to give me signals, different signals, and then because they don't feel quite comfortable who are the one watching them or who are the one seeing them.
And some of the spirits you also like get people's like relatives and all that?
Yeah, so of course I see all the type of spirits that relative, since when they was little, then since spirits that I always say that there's always a spirit of each person, that I get attached to. So I see those things. And this lady that she had some sort of health issues, but I don't have, I'm the type of person that I don't communicate with the health situation. I only had, I just work with spirituality, whatever it is, whatever you have behind, or whatever the situation may be, I could work on that. But she was telling me while I'm reading her, I was telling her, listen, you don't have nothing on you or anything like that. But it's just the part that she was saying, yes, I do have something. And I told her, okay, so I'm not the medium now. So I want you to speak to me now and tell me what's going on. Because as I see and I'm reading you, I don't see anything. I see you that you need to just relax and keep your life focused on the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
So she comes and tells me, well, I have a pee problem. And I'm like, what you mean a pee problem? Your bladder is messed up or something? And then she was telling me, well, every time I wake up, or anytime I gotta pee, all the time I gotta pee in the corner, I gotta pee here, and I'm like, well, you're not gonna pee in my seat, And I said, well, listen, the best thing that I could tell you is go to the doctor and fix that bladder, because there's nothing else to do.
Like she was some dog, like she was gonna pee on each corner.
She said, oh my God, I feel right now to pee. And I'm like, well, don't do it here, go to the bathroom, and but she said, I just can't hold it. So it was just some sort of.
Oh, she's
situation
going for a
like that.
spiritual consultation and she's gonna come and
Yeah, so it was just crazy,
Uh-uh.
you know. So that was my first experience. And there was another lady that she thought that she was like some sort of an artist. She was dark skinned and she was telling me that she was looking like Mariah Carey because everybody was doing stuff to her, witchcraft and all that thing. And I was like, no, not really. So it was a lot.
Wow, that's a lot of stories. But not only that, all those crazy stories happen in one day. You also have like some emotional stories
Of
that
course I
happen
did.
to a
I
lot
have
of
a lot
different
of
people.
emotional stories,
Yeah.
and my first, also my other experience, emotionally was that there was this lady that came to me, and I was reading her, and I was telling, while I'm getting her the reading, I told her that, you know, I don't know you, but there's something that I need to tell you, and I told her that she just lost a baby, and the baby was in the age of 5.
Wow.
And then she was hysterically crying and crying. She said, oh my God, did you see the baby? And I said, well, I see the child. I see your kid coming forward to you right now. And, you know, he's holding your hand. You know, it's hard to believe because you don't see it, but I do. You know, but I want you to light that candle to that spirit, that angel, for like that, for that spirit to move forward. And, you know, because it seems, because of the fact that she seems so, she wanted to let go of that spirit. She still was carrying on. It was so recent. So it was heartbroken for her, and she was going through a lot. So she came to me, you know, to see if I saw the kid, and I described the kid, and I told her everything, and that's when she told me thank you, and that's when she gave me a hug, and she left. That's all she
That's
wanted.
beautiful, Alex. Like you touch so many people's hearts
Yes,
and
I did,
change
actually.
people's lives, and you get so many different people from around the world that come
Yes,
see
definitely
you.
from Ghana.
And you do it from the heart.
From everywhere, from Africa, from Ghana, from India, from North Carolina, from everywhere, everywhere.
How can they find you? Like online? Like can they find you if they ever need like a consultation? You tell them the cameras right now.
Original products and 2486 Webster Avenue.
Yeah, 2486.
2486 and Webster Avenue, and you just ask for Alex, and then from there they're gonna tell you how much it's gonna be, and then from there we go into then they're gonna take you to me, pretty much.
Well, thank you so much, Alex, for coming on to the show. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You mean so much to me. I'm thankful that you're here. But there's still more because you have a lot more to
definitely
offer because you're gonna do some like a spiritual consultation with Lucy. These guys never met before. They never have met in their entire life. So you're gonna get to see it next week on a spiritual consultation with Alex Inle and Lucy Rios. So thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. And this is Vega411, and we still got more to come, so stay tuned. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode of Vega411. We interviewed both Alex Inle and Lucy, and a performance from Lucy. And now you're wondering, what's going on with the set design? Well, Lucy's been interested in getting a spiritual consultation. So I decided to bring in Alex to help Lucy. Now, mind you, they have never met at all. Never met at all. So everything you're going to see here is in your face. Tell it like it is, uncensored. So I'm going to hand the consultation over to Alex. So, you ready, Alex?
Of course I'm ready.
Take it away.
Alright, my love, what's your name again? Lucy, right?
Lucy.
Alright, so the way I work, it's like you're gonna shuffle these cards like if you're playing cards, right?
Okay.
And then you're gonna give me your first and last name, your age, and where you're from.
Okay.
Alright? So I want you to shuffle these cards for me.
Okay.
Take your time. And then from there, when you're ready, you give it to me.
Okay, then.
If you have any questions or whatever you want to tell me at the end of the reading.
Okay.
Let me just guide you, let me just read you, then from there we move forward. I'm very quick, bear with me. If you don't understand something, I'm gonna break it down for you as much as I can.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
For some reason, as you're standing there,
Yeah, should zoom
my
out on
spirit
that
is
shot.
telling me that you have to take it easy, okay? Because you think a lot, you're always thinking and analyzing, then you start assuming a lot of things. For some reason, I want you to be aware of your dad. Your dad passed away, right?
Yes.
Because it's coming forward right now. There's a man right next to you telling me that he passed away, that he's your family member. He's telling me that he's your dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Second, it's also mentioning here, for some reason, you have 2 older sons, right? Something like that?
Yes.
For some reason, I'm seeing in the cards that, who is Justin? Okay, because it's coming here about Justin. Your dad is speaking about Justin for some reason, okay?
Oh my
But
God.
it's also mentioning here in the cards, for some reason, it's that there's also a woman coming forward to your mom. She's alive?
Yes.
Okay, got it. How old is your mom? 79, something like that?
78.
Okay, got it. Because for some reason, I see her that she's not very well, her health, to tell you the truth. for some reason she's in a wheelchair or something like that. Like
She's
not
in a
walking.
nursing home.
Got
Yeah,
it. Because
yeah.
for to tell the truth, my spirit is telling me that your mom is not quite happy. You need to enjoy her a little bit more. You understand? She loves you very much,
I know.
but she also cries inside. You understand?
Yeah, I know.
For some reason, it's also mentioning here about your son, Justin. For some reason, he's gay?
Yes.
Okay, because it's mentioning here that he's gay. And for some reason, it's mentioning that that your son got to take care of himself a little bit more, to tell you the truth.
Yes.
You know, I'm not trying to say anything wrong about it, but I really suggest for him to go to the doctor and check himself a little bit more. You understand?
I
Because
agree.
sometimes his mind is not in the right place.
Exactly.
You understand?
I tell him that all the time. He
You
has
know,
to
and
be
it's
aware.
also
Yeah.
mentioning here that you have beautiful family. For some reason, you're very into your family a lot. The spirit is mentioning here, you know.
Yeah.
But it's also mentioning here that you also are a very emotional person. You
Oh, yes,
understand? And
yes.
it's also mentioning here that the spirit doesn't feel quite comfortable where you're living at. For some reason, living situation, they say that they don't feel quite happy. For some reason, it's also mentioning here about your other son. For some reason, his name is Eric.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Okay, got it. He's very conservative, very calm and collected.
Yes.
But sometimes he goes through a lot. Also with you, he prays for you a lot. He loves you very
I
much.
know. I just
You
spoke to him
understand?
before we came here.
Got it. And it's also
Wow.
mentioning here about your husband. Don't you have a husband, a boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, got it. He needs to take care of himself. For some reason, his legs. For some reason, it's mentioning here. And it's also mentioning here that he had to stop an habit of smoking cigarettes, to tell you the truth. Because he
Dios
smokes like
mío,
crazy.
yes, he
You
does.
understand?
Ay, Dios
If not, he's
mío.
gonna suffer a lot, to tell you the truth. And it's also mentioning here about Justin coming back forward. He needs to take care of his lungs. For some reason, I don't know, he has asthma or something
He
like
told
that.
me he has
But for
something,
some
yeah.
reason, something is going on with his chest, to tell you the truth. You understand?
My God,
and
yeah.
it's also mentioning here about, I'm seeing 2 girls. You're supposed to have like 6 kids, something like
Yes,
that?
I do.
Okay, because my spirit is telling me that you're supposed to have 6 kids.
Yes,
6 kids.
I have. You're
Okay,
6
got
kids,
it, got
yeah.
it, got it. For some reason, my love, it's also mentioning here that you have to collect your thoughts sometimes, you understand? You know, because sometimes it's hard for you to collect your thoughts, and sometimes the spirit is saying that for some reason you need to kind of pray. You understand more
Yeah.
and believe in yourself. For some reason, I don't know, this is gonna sound a little bit funny, but for some reason, I don't know if you look up into Selena or something like that. But for some reason, I'm seeing that you have talent in you. But you need to have a little bit of more confidence in yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you overwhelm yourself. You understand?
true.
And
It's
the
true.
spirit is saying here, for some reason, you also gotta take care of yourself as well. It's also mentioning here that you gotta be very careful with any blood pressure, headaches, dizziness, not sleeping well at night, and you gotta be careful with diabetes. You understand? And the spirit is also mentioning here, I don't know, you gotta be careful in your bloodline with cancer. You understand? And it's also mentioning here for some reason that you know you work so hard for a lot of things, and the spirits always see those things. You understand? But it's also mentioning while I was collecting my thoughts and putting everything together, for some reason I want to know who's Barbara.
Barbara? Barbara is a childhood friend of mine.
Okay, got it. Because for some reasons I'm seeing here, not saying anything about her, but you don't have not so much friends, to tell you the truth.
No,
You understand?
I don't.
And it's also mentioning here there's a lot of people that get jealous of you and envy about you, and there's certain people that they don't believe in what you have, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
¿Tú me entiendes? The
Of
spirit
course.
is also mentioning here that they want a dinner table. For some reason, like a dinner, like a family dinner. You understand? For your family to all get together. I don't know if you used to do that or you still
Yeah,
do
we
that.
used to.
Okay, because
Yeah.
it's mentioning here that for some reason that your spirits want your family to get together a little bit more. And it's also mentioning here, there's this saint that loves you very much, San Antonio.
San Antonio was my mom's patron saint.
Got it. To tell you the truth, because San Antonio is coming forward right now, and he loves you very much. Okay? And he's mentioning that you need to light a candle to that spirit, to that saint, because that saint is very close to you right now. You understand? And it's also, for some reason, it's also... You okay? It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you are amazing.
It's okay.
Oh, wow. Saint Anthony, it was my mother's patron saint. Every time we would go through our trials and tribulations, we'd say, Saint Anthony, please help us.
Yes, and actually that saint loves you very, very much. And it's also mentioning in the cards, not for nothing, my love, but it's also mentioning that you're spiritual. You understand? You can feel things, sense things, or even get dreams as well. You know, that's a beautiful thing, but you need to have a little statue, San Antonio, in your house. You understand?
Yeah, definitely will.
Because for some reason, San Antonio walks with you because he's going to open a lot of doors for you. You understand? Because for some reason, say you love the music, you love the entertainment, you like all of that stuff, and that's what you love to do because it distracts you away from everything because you're a different person when you actually performing.
I forget all my troubles.
Exactly. You understand? And you've been through a lot in your past life. You understand that nobody don't know, only God and yourself and your mother, of course.
That's right.
You understand? But sometimes, you know, you gotta, when you get a chance, try to go to church and sit down for 5 to 15 minutes. Not no crazy church. Just those Catholic churches, tranquila, and sit down and just pray. You understand?
Definitely.
And you're gonna see how things are gonna start moving a little bit more forward for you. You understand?
Yes.
Because for some reason, you need to have a little bit of a talk with God, believe it or not. You understand? Because sometimes you don't know how to express yourself. You understand? And it's also mentioning on the cards that you're a person of indecisions. You don't know what you want sometimes. You understand? Today you're okay and then tomorrow you're not.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm not trying to offend you or anything like that, but you suffer from a little bit of depression. To tell you the truth.
Yes,
you understand?
I do.
And it's also mentioning here that for some reason, I don't know you very much, but my spirits are telling me they're taking me a little bit back.
Yeah.
When you was a little bit more younger and stuff like that. I don't know if you used to do some sort of drugs or anything like that, but it's also mentioning here in the spirit that they want you to go back. You know, because sometimes your thoughts collect your thoughts, and then you'll be like, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of everything. I just can't do it sometimes. You understand?
Yeah.
But the spirits are saying you did so much already for your family, for your kids, and your kids love you very much. But do not feel guilty inside. You understand?
For
Because
everything that I've
sometimes,
done.
exactly, do not feel guilty. You
To them.
understand? Expect to them or to anything. You understand? Because it's not your fault. Sometimes we're human. You understand? But the spirits are saying that you have to make sure that you feel happy. You gotta make sure that everything is in the right place. You understand? But you're gonna see how everything is gonna be done. But I'm seeing some sort of instability for you, like meaning your financial, it's not quite there the way it's supposed to be, and that stressed you out. The spirit is mentioning here. You know, today you have a full belly, and then tomorrow you're not. You understand? So it stressed you out. It's like, damn, I feel like I'm struggling. I feel like I don't have the right support or the right thing that I need. You understand? Excuse me.
It's okay.
But the spirits is also mentioning here, there's another saint popping over que se llama San Miguel Arcángel, Saint Michael. You should pray to him, and guys, and also get to know that saint, because that saint is also going to help you with your kids, especially for Justin, to tell you the truth. You understand? Because for some reason, I'm not trying to blast him or anything like that, but for some reason he needs to take care of himself. Obligated, like his body. He needs to be very careful. I'm gonna be very blunt with HIV, to tell you the truth. You understand?
And I've told him that plenty of times too.
Because he does. He loves the music as well.
Yes, he
You
does.
understand? He loves the dancing. He loves all of that stuff. You understand?
Wow.
But right now, it's also right now your dad is coming a little bit more forward. Right now, he's saying that you need to light a candle to him as well. You understand? But it's also mentioning, for some reason, I'm seeing another. You have your friend passed away or something like that. There's a friend that passed away that is coming forward right now.
He or she?
No, she. She's coming forward. Yes, she's coming forward right now, and she's telling me that she loves you. Then don't forget about her. Yes, Dana. Yes, my love. You okay? For some reason she's coming forward, and for some reason
Dana's here right now.
Yes, she's right here right now, my love. She loves you. She cares about you very much. You understand? Don't feel that she left you. Don't feel anything like that. She missed you too. She's right there next to you.
She was there for me all the time.
All the time. She's telling me from heart to the heart, everything.
She was.
Yes.
Her and Barbara.
Yes, definitely. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
God,
so that's why Barbara is alive, no?
Oh, yes.
That's the one that I'm talking about. She loves you very much as well.
From childhood,
But this is why she's coming forward. Your best friend is coming forward. Her.
Dana también.
Yeah, Dana is coming forward because when I mentioned Barbara, I saw Dana coming forward, como que ellas pelean por ti.
Yeah, they used to fight for me all the time.
They used to fight for you because I see Dana, don't speak about no Barbara. Don't speak on that stuff. So I'm hearing her right now.
Gosh.
And she's telling me right now that she's okay, my love.
She's not suffering anymore.
She's not suffering from anything. She's brand new like there's no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to die the way she died, but hey, you understand? But she's with you and she's always on top of you no
and you
matter
know
what.
something? I always felt her presence.
Yes, my love, she's always on top of you.
I always felt her and my dad.
Yes, no, your dad, oh my God, your dad is on top of you like there's no tomorrow.
no wonder I be feeling sometimes.
Yes, because in your home, he walks in your home all the time. Like
Really?
sometimes you feel arrived like if somebody's
Yeah.
walking or what is this in
Yeah.
the nighttime? You
Yeah.
understand? But he's always there. But Dana is coming forward and he's just telling you that she loves you, she cares about you, and she's always hugging you. Like if you feel a presence, she's always hugging you, my love. That don't feel depressed, don't feel stressed out, don't feel anything like that. She just wants you to move forward. You understand? No matter what it is. You understand? Always keep this in mind, my love, when you get a chance. It's also mentioning here in the cards that no matter how much you express yourself, nobody's not gonna understand you. Believe it or not. You understand? You can talk.
I know.
You can talk about it, but people's gonna be like, hey, you know, like, oh, okay, no problem. But nobody's not gonna understand you. You
She did,
understand?
though.
But no, she did. All the
always did,
time.
all the
She
time.
always did. But ever since she passed away, whatever, why not? Ahí cuando las cosas
Yeah, se
tienen más-
cayeron.
Exactamente, you understand? But the spirits are saying that for some reason, keep continuing with your music. You like writing?
Yes.
You write because I'm seeing
Yeah.
you writing all your songs, blah, blah, like something like that. Because I'm seeing
Yeah.
you writing. I'm seeing you
Yeah.
actually.
I used to write poetry too.
Yes, I used to go to your, I'm going to your home right now and I'm seeing you writing. And for some reason, the spirits are saying you need to continue doing those things. You understand? There
It's
was a time.
therapeutic.
Exactly, that's where I was gonna go. You understand? Because sometimes you feel like lost, you feel like, damn, yo no tengo nada, I don't know what's going on. And the spirits are saying that you gotta keep your mind cool and collective at all times, you understand? And continue cocinando, las cosas que tú haces, limpia la casa, you understand? Stuff like that, because you have the spirituality in you, you have these things, the spirits are saying, especially you have San Antonio on top of you, that's a great saint, you understand?
Yes,
You know, and the spirits are saying that saint always was walking with you since you was little, the spirits are saying. You
Mira
understand?
para allá.
And the spirits are saying that you gotta always keep a light, a candle in your home. You understand? For no tragedy, nothing can happen. You understand? For some reason, it's also mentioning here about a child. He's like this short, I don't know.
Yes.
I'm seeing un nene, pero este nene parece que tiene health issues, to tell you the truth. It could be not now, it could be later on. You understand? For some reason, he needs to take care of himself a lot with the bones. For
He's
some
a baby.
reason.
My
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah. For
Ethan.
Yeah, for some reason, and this is the way I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a baby, my spirit is telling me, showing me a kid, and this kid needs to take care of himself a little bit more. So me entiende, like, make sure, I don't know if he had some sort of, he went to the hospital previously a long time, or I don't know too much, but with his bones, or breaking his bones, or something like that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's mentioning que ese nene se tiene que cuidar mucho. You understand?
Yeah.
And for some reason, believe it or not, you know, I'm not trying to, offend you like I was mentioning to you, but before you was born, you was not supposed to be born in this life, to tell you the truth. You understand? There was a lot of crafty stuff that had happened. You understand? And the spirits is mentioning that you was not born with a curse, the spirits are saying, but you had, people was always jealous of your mother. You understand? People was always jealous of your mother. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why one of the reasons you go through a little bit what you're going through. And believe it or not, you're going through the stages that your mother went through too. You understand?
Yeah.
So the spirits is saying here that right now, before you was born, your mother was going through a lot.
Yeah, she was.
You
She
understand?
was,
She even
yeah.
had some sort of love issues as well.
Yeah,
You
she did.
understand? Yes,
Oh my
because,
God.
yes, because it's mentioning
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and as well, it's mentioning here for some reason your husband loves you very, very much. You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes he gets you the angriest person. Sometimes you're like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
You understand? But the spirits are saying, you know, no matter what it is, he loves you. You
I know.
understand? And
No.
he needs to know that I want you to tell him this, you know. I want you to tell him that he needs to take care of himself in order for him to take care of you.
I do.
Yeah,
I do. I do.
Because sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand?
He just had a double bypass over 2 years
Yes,
ago.
because I'm seeing that he has also health issues
He
as
does.
well.
He
So me
does.
entiende? Because
Yeah.
if he don't
And
take
we
care of
worry
himself,
about him.
because if he don't take care of himself, I'm sorry to say he's gonna pass away.
I
To tell
know.
you the truth,
I
you
know.
know. And the spirits are saying, I know that you've been holding a lot, and I know that you've been going through a lot because you're like a mother. You always worry about everybody. You wanna make sure everybody's okay. You understand? Which is a
Yeah.
beautiful thing, but you gotta make sure you take care of yourself in order for you to take care of others. You
I've been
understand?
told so many times from so many
Yes,
people the
exactly.
same
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? There's a lot,
Yeah.
believe it or not, you have fans. Believe it or not. You have people that loves you. You have
Oh,
people that
yeah.
always watching you for some reason. When you
Yeah.
probably will go on Facebook or social media or something, they're
Aw.
always seeing what you're doing.
Aw,
You understand? And the
yeah.
spirits loves that. You understand?
Yeah.
But you always gotta collect your thoughts. Make sure that everything falls together the way it's supposed to be. You understand?
Definitely.
But make sure you always gotta keep in mind that your dad is close to you and your best friend is close to you. No matter what it is.
Wow.
You understand? She's telling me a little story, a funny story that Yapo had and stuff like that.
Tell
you
me,
understand?
tell me.
But for some, I don't know, she was young for some reason.
Yeah, tell
and
me.
then she was telling me que estaban en la calle,
Yeah.
y hablando, chit-chatting, y esas cosas. Ya went through a lot.
Yeah.
She's telling me, ¿tú me entiendes?
Yeah.
But for some reason, I see her and you going to the waters. I don't know if you ever went to the beach together.
Yeah, we
but
used to go to the piers.
Yes, because she's used to tell me, she's telling me that que ella quiere que tú vayas para la playa. You para la playa, go to the beach
We
and
used to go
bring
to the
fruits
beach
and
too.
stuff like that. Entiende, give it to her. Entiende,
Okay.
tell me, Dana, toma esto, coge esto para ti. Give her offerings and stuff like
Okay.
that. You understand?
So, en una vela para ella también.
Una vela blanca para ella. Exactly. Put a
Okay.
cup of water, boom, 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 and then para que tú vas a ver cómo las cosas van a estar.
So for papi and for Dana, una vela y a cup of water.
Una vela, exactly. But for your dad, light him a red candle because Santa Barbara loves him a lot very much
Yeah.
too. Santa Barbara, he's
Santa Barbara.
much.
You have to write all this down for me
No
afterwards.
problem, definitely. But everything will be okay, my love, definitely, okay? So,
Alright, yeah,
we
and
speak soon.
one more thing really quick before we go.
Yes, my
Y mi abuelita.
Tu abuelita está bien. Don't worry about her.
She's
¿Tú me
okay?
entiendes? She's definitely okay. She loves you very much no
I know.
matter what it is.
That was my
¿Tú me
baby.
entiendes? She raised you actually, right?
She helped my mom raise me,
she
yeah.
helps you, yeah, definitely. But no matter what, she's always.
I always wanted to know if she was
always
okay
comes.
because I didn't get to see her
tranquila.
when she passed.
No, tranquila. She's happy. She loves you very much. You understand that no matter what it is.
Thank
Alright, my love,
you,
you're
Alex.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yes. How was that? How was that, Lou? It's okay.
It's okay, but your grandmother loves
Is he
you.
amazing?
Mira.
Your hairs are standing up.
My hands
It's
are
a-
standing up.
You did so good. It was so beautiful. Oh my God. Well, thank you, Lucy, for coming.
Thank you.
Oh, you're special. You're a special person.
Thank you for having
Of
me.
course. Thank you, Alex, for coming. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Oh my God. That was a lot, right?
Oh my God. When he mentioned my kids, I was like,
I know.
well, then when he said my father, I was holding back the tears.
I saw. I was like,
And then when he said Dana, my best friend que murió recently, that was
Well,
it.
you know what? You already
That was
know
it.
where to
I was
catch
done.
him. Alex is
Yeah.
always at 2486 Web Staff and
Okay.
original product. So
I was done.
just catch him. Always could catch him. He's always working.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, thank you for everyone for joining in to Vega 411, and make sure you watch next week the season finale of Vega 411 season 6. You don't want to miss a minute of it. It's gonna be amazing. Thank you for everyone for joining in on this two-part episode of Vega 411. Thank you, Alex.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Lucy.
Thank
and this is
you.
Vega
You're welcome.
411, and we're signing off. Say bye.
Bye.